Hi, it's Eetu from SideDrive. This time it's about how to break the productivity standstill in construction. I'll go through a short framework and I'll give two really practical steps to take right now that have nothing stopping you from doing. So, the framework is the industrial construction maturity model. The idea is that there are four steps starting with the monthly level, and the steps describe the level of detail in planning and control. The monthly level means that a general contractor sees themselves as a project manager and simply splits the project down into contracts and manages those as a project instead of really thinking of it as a production management. The next level is the weekly level. I think a great example is residential construction, the gold standard of doing schedules and work planning at a floor per week level. So every week has a clear plan for each floor on what has to be accomplished. This is batch production. We have quite a batch of one floor. And of course, we would like to go further from this, but this is the one that most crews can still control with the tools that they have currently and the processes they have. Unfortunately, increasing productivity really requires us to increase the level of detail, as it is a mathematical truth that as we increase the detail, then we will be faster and usually have higher quality in production. The next level is the daily level, going from 1 week per floor to perhaps a apartment per day level. And that typically means that in the projects that we've had with our customers, reducing the throughput time of the project by from 15 to 30%. And then the forerunners who can do hourly production, which is really demanding. We call it the one-piece flow system. So we have really small batch sizes. They are able to reduce throughput time from 50 to 75% in construction. So it's an immense effect, but of course it is also very demanding. Now the steps you can take today is that I would assume that almost everyone starts from the monthly or weekly level, because that's where construction is. The first part is that we take those who still allow crews and the crews who still do kind of this monthly or bi-weekly planning and control and standardize everyone to work on a weekly level. Require that from every single crew. It's completely doable. It makes production more responsive and more predictable. And it sets the stage for improvement, because what we found out over the years is that you cannot jump over a step. It's often too much for the crew to take into consideration. As we standardize, the crews that have the easiest time already doing weekly planning and control can start moving to the daily level. This is change management, it requires help, it requires perspective, it requires location-based planning, but the rewards are there. As soon as you create the first schedule on a daily level, you'll see a significant speed up in the throughput time of the projects. We do all of this, including transitioning to the hourly level. We provide the software and the service to get there. We provide the help to plan how this should be done. Please let us know if we could be of help. If you would like to arrange a demo or discuss this topic, you'll find the details below. Thank you very much.